Welcome to the Purpose Works, and I'm Jane Lauterbach. We're following up on our series of how do we turn ambiguity into being better, and today our conversation is around how do we calm that chatter that's in our heads all the time. Welcome to the human race, my friend would candidly say to me when I shared a rumination of something that was either not so big or not that real, that when I made a mountain really out of a molehill. What she meant was we all have that sort of self-doubt in our brains. It's common to kind of have that chatter that roams around all the time, and sometimes more than other times. Another buddy of mine would say, if you want to think that, you want to be sort of in that negative zone, go right ahead, meaning it's not going to really help you out very much. That meant that I had a choice. I had a choice to shift from being kind of the negative kind of viewpoint into one that was much more realistic. And we can get so absorbed in our own chatter of just, I don't know, self-drama, self-blame, regret, anxiety, and even shame. And many times it's so hard to get ourselves out of that cycle. We have that inner voice that can kind of destabilize us in ways that kind of makes it really, really hard to find peace and quiet. A way to find that sort of that positive inner voice that we need, and we know it's there, but how do we get it back on track? What we need to do is get perspective and have some introspection. What is the value of our inner voice? Is it to remind us, to kind of stimulate and kind of get to a plan, a point of action? Is it to retain information? Is it to give us encouragement, to be our own coach? The second one, not to harp on anything, but what is it that we really want to learn? We want to learn from our mistakes so that we don't make them again. Mistakes can actually be functional. And the third way, we need to see our inner voice as a way to make sense of the world. It's a way for us to really kind of see that inner voice as our co-collaborator. It's a way for us to actually be much more effective. The fourth thing is to reach out to a friend and have them give you a fair perspective. Saying it out loud to a trusted colleague will almost immediately reduce the negativity. Many times too that I find that when I do say it to somebody else, we can kind of share in the humor of it all too. And the fourth thing is to reach out to a friend. Have them give you a fair perspective. I also find too that when I say it out loud to a trusted colleague, almost immediately it reduces that negativity. And in fact, we kind of can find some humor in it too. So here are a couple of ways that you can turn that inner chatter into something that's really, really positive. And we certainly need a whole lot more positivity in the world. If you found this video of value, please share it with others. And as always, we'd love to hear your comments. Thank you.